dive into the latest buzz surrounding our beloved New York Knicks. If you're a fan, you won't want to miss what's happening with Josh Hart and the team's current momentum. We'll explore his impact on the team, the recent injury scare, and what lies ahead for the Knicks. So stick around, because there's a lot to unpack here. Josh Hart has been a vital player for the Knicks this season, and it's hard to overstate just how crucial he's been. In his 56 appearances this season, including 42 starts, he's been averaging an impressive 12.1 points, shooting at a stellar 50.6%. He's also contributing 7.6 rebounds, 5.1 assists, 1.1 steals, and knocking down 1.5 three-pointers per game in about 30 minutes of play. Those numbers are not just good. They're a testament to his all-around game and his importance to the Knicks' success. However, we recently faced a bit of scare. Hart missed the nail-biting win against the Brooklyn Nets, where the Knicks edged them out 93-92. It's never easy to see a key player sidelined, especially with a knee injury. Hart has been dealing with some soreness that kept him out of 3 of the last 4 games. Fans, how concerned were you when you heard the news? Did you fear for the team's chances without him on the court? Now here's the silver lining. Hart is set to return for the game against the Washington Wizards. Knicks head coach Mike Brown confirmed before tip-off that Hart has been cleared to play. This is huge news. With the Knicks having already won 5 games in a row, Hart's presence can very well help them stretch that winning streak to 6. What do you think? Can he make a significant difference in this upcoming game? Currently, the Knicks boast a 46-25 record, placing them 3rd in the Eastern Conference. They're just 1.5 games behind the Boston Celtics for the coveted number 2 seed. This is a critical time for the team, and every win counts as they look to solidify their playoff positioning. Fans, how do you feel about the Knicks' chances in the playoffs this year? Are we ready to make a deep run, but do we still have some areas we need to clean up? As we gear up for the matchup against the Wizards, it's also important to think about what this means for the team's chemistry and dynamics. Hart not only scores, but also facilitates plays and brings energy to the floor. Can he seamlessly fit back in the lineup and help elevate the team as they chase higher seeds? The Knicks have been playing some solid basketball lately, which we should all be excited about. But let's not forget that consistency is key. The Wizards may not be the toughest opponent on paper, but in the NBA, every game is a battle, and no one can afford to take their foot off the gas. So, what strategies do you think the Knicks should employ to ensure they maintain their winning streak? Let's also ponder how Hart's injury and return will affect the rotation. With players stepping up in his absence, will there be adjustments to minutes or roles? It's a fascinating situation, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on who you think should get more playing time as we head toward the postseason. As we look ahead, it's hard not to feel a mix of excitement and anticipation. The Knicks have a chance to solidify their place among the elite teams in the East, but they'll need every player firing on all cylinders. What are your predictions for the rest of the season? Can the Knicks close the gap on the Celtics or even challenge for the top seed? Now, I want to hear from you, Knicks fans. Comment "Go New York Knicks" in the comments and share your thoughts. Where are you watching the game from? What do you think about Josh Hart's impact on the team? Are you feeling optimistic about the playoffs? As we wrap up, let's keep the conversation going. Share your city and your opinions about the Knicks and their chances for the rest of the season. Your insights matter, and they help build our community of passionate fans. So get involved, subscribe for more updates, and let's continue to cheer on our Knicks together. Get ready, Knicks fans. We've got some exciting news to dive into, and it's all about Karl-Anthony Towns and the incredible performance he delivered against the Washington Wizards. This isn't just any game. It was a statement win for the Knicks, and KT was at the center of it all. We'll break down what this means for the team moving forward and how it could shape the Knicks' playoff run. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. On Sunday, the Knicks absolutely dominated the Wizards with a score of 145-113, and Towns was the driving force behind that victory. Can you believe he put up 26 points and grabbed 16 rebounds? That's nothing short of impressive, and his defensive work was equally noteworthy. With 12 of those rebounds coming on the defensive end, it's clear that KT was a beast on the boards. Head coach Mike Brown even named him the defensive player of the game. Talk about a multifaceted talent. But here's where it gets even more interesting. After that game, Towns recorded his 50th double-double of the 2025-26 season, making him the 7th player in Knicks history to achieve this milestone. He joins a legendary list that includes the likes of Patrick Ewing and Willis Reed. How cool is that? It's a massive achievement, especially considering he's the first Knick to hit that mark in consecutive seasons since David Lee did it back in 2008 to 2009 and 2009 to 10. Now, some fans might wonder about his defensive skills. While KT may not be the first name that comes to mind when you think of elite defenders, he's clearly stepped up his game lately. Coach Brown praised him for his dynamic play, highlighting his ability to contribute on both ends of the floor. He even mentioned how Towns effectively handled pick-and-roll situations, which is crucial in today's fast-paced NBA. Over the last 3 games, Towns has been on fire, averaging 21.7 points and 12.7 rebounds, while also getting in on the defensive action with 1.7 steals per game. Could this be the turning point for him? Is he finally finding that balance between offensive dominance and defensive responsibility that every great player needs? Let's not forget about the contributions from the rest of the team. Jalen Brunson added 23 points with an efficient shooting percentage of 47.4%. With a strong start that enabled others, like Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges, to also score in double figures. It's clear the Knicks are firing on all cylinders. This kind of teamwork is what we need as we head toward the playoffs. Speaking of the postseason, the Knicks are in a solid position at 47-25, sitting 3rd in the Eastern Conference. As the playoffs approach, securing a top seed is crucial. Home court advantage could be a game changer in tight playoff matchups. What do you think the Knicks need to do to maintain this momentum? Can they keep this level of play up, or are we setting ourselves up for disappointment? As fans, it's exhilarating to see our team making strides, especially with the playoffs looming. With Towns leading the way in double-doubles this season, it's hard not to feel optimistic. But will the Knicks be able to sustain this success when the stakes are higher? So let's hear from you. Go New York Knicks in the comments. What do you think about KT's performance? Do you believe he can keep this up throughout the playoffs? Is he the missing piece to finally bring a championship back to New York? Drop your thoughts below. Share your city and your opinions about the Knicks. Are you feeling confident? Or do you have doubts? Let's get this conversation rolling. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates and analysis as we cheer on our beloved Knicks through the rest of the season. The New York Knicks are on fire right now, winning their 6th consecutive game against the Washington Wizards with a commanding score of 145-113. How exciting is that? Jalen Brunson and Karl-Anthony Towns are proving to be an unstoppable duo, leading the charge with impressive performances. Brunson scored 23 points and dished out 4 assists, while Towns notched his 50th double-double of the season with 26 points and 16 rebounds, shooting an eye-popping 69.2%. This team is really clicking, and it's a joy to watch. Now, let's think about this for a moment. The Knicks are sitting at 47-23, which puts them right on track for their 3rd straight 50-win season. How incredible would that be? It's been a long time since we've seen the Knicks consistently compete at such a high level. Can they keep this momentum going? What do you think? Can they push through the rest of the season and secure a strong playoff position? The game against the Wizards wasn't just about the stars, though. It was a true team effort. 5 other players joined Brunson and Towns in double figures, highlighting the depth of this squad. Among them was Tyler Kolek, who added 11 points off the bench. Here's the kicker. Earlier that same day, Kolek had an astonishing performance in the G League, scoring 42 points and dishing out 11 assists for the Westchester Knicks. That made him the first player in franchise history to achieve a 40-point, 11-assist game. What a way to make a name for yourself. Comment, "Go New York Knicks," if you're as excited about Kolek's potential as I am. Kolek's effort is commendable, especially considering he had a transition from 8 G League games straight to Madison Square Garden. Head coach Mike Brown praised him, saying, "That's an amazing feat. It's not something you see every day, and it's a testament to the hard work these players put in." But let's be real for a second. Kolek has had some challenges this season. He struggled to find his place in the rotation, averaging only 12 minutes per game and facing several DNPs. Despite that, he has managed to score in double digits 5 times this season. How do you feel about his current standing on the team? Is it time to give him more minutes? Or should the Knicks stick to their established rotation? The Knicks have a crowded backcourt with talents like Brunson, Jose Alvarado, Jordan Clarkson, and Miles McBride all vying for minutes. This makes it tough for Kolek to carve out a consistent role. Would you like to see the team give him more opportunities? Or do you think they should focus on the players who have been more established? It's a tough call, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts. As we look ahead, the Knicks need to maintain this winning streak. The chemistry is undeniable, and if they can keep this up, they could be a real threat come playoff time. Are they finally starting to find their groove? Can they keep this momentum heading into the postseason? The excitement is palpable, and as fans, we should be ready for anything. With the playoffs just around the corner, it's crucial for the Knicks to stay healthy and continue to build on their success. What do you think they need to do to secure their spot among the top teams in the league? Is there a specific player who you think needs to step up even more? The Knicks have shown they can compete with the best, and this is just the beginning. So, let's rally behind them as they push for a deep playoff run. Comment below with your city and your thoughts on how the Knicks are shaping up this season. What do you think is the key to their success moving forward? As we gear up for the rest of the season, don't forget to subscribe for more news and updates on our beloved Knicks. Let's keep the conversation going. What are your predictions for the rest of the season? How far can this team go? Your voice matters, and together, we can support our team as they chase greatness. Go New York Knicks!